Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you what is in my bag and giving you a little tour of my new bag, which is sitting right here. I picked this up as a late Christmas present to myself back in December and it is just absolutely beautiful. I've been after a new Givenchy Antigona for a while and this one I just fell in love with. I was torn between this or the more grainy material, and one of my friends, Amelia, she has an amazing YouTube channel. She picked up the shiny material and I fell in love and I had to get the same bag, and I sent her a WhatsApp like, by the way, just bought the same bag as you, hope you don't mind. But yeah, today I'm going to be showing you what is in the bag and just giving you a little tour around my new baby, because these are like my favourite bags on the planet and I'm really happy to have another one in my collection. So I feel like I'll start off with what's on my bag first, because I know I get a lot of questions about these, and my bag is quite well accessorized. I have a huge baby pink pom-pom from Whistles. I really love this one because it has gold hardware, which doesn't necessarily go amazingly well with this bag in particular because this one has silver hardware, but it works really well with a lot of my bags, and it's a very pale light gold, so it kind of does work with a lot of different materials. And I have that, and then an Aspinall nude little heart as well, which has the exact same gold tone as the Whistles keyring, so they are like the perfect pairing together. And then I'll show you what is inside the bag. So this is the small Antigona. This isn't a medium one. The medium one would drown me. There is no large as far as I'm aware. I've never seen a large one. And then after this you have, I think, a mini, and there's maybe a micro, but I can't remember, there's one or the other. So this is what the inside looks like. Due to the structured nature of this bag, it is quite hard to open up very, very wide. So if you prefer something that you can open up super wide, I would recommend something that's a little bit more slouchy or has a little bit more give at the top, or something that's a bit more tote-like. And the first thing in here that is the biggest thing is just a bottle of water. I always have some kind of bottle of water in my bag, whether it's like a shop bought one or one of my own from home. And normally there would be a laptop in here as well, but it's actually what I'm using as my monitor right now so I can see myself, so that's not in there. But my tiny weeny MacBook from Apple does fit in here. If I don't have that in there and I need my diary, I normally switch one or the other, so it'll be laptop or diary. Sometimes there's a makeup bag in here, not all the time, not today. I very rarely do that anymore because my makeup does tend to last quite well. And then we have my keys, so I have my little mini key ring. This never gets old, by the way. I love my new car so much. And then I have a kind of ombre grey pom-pom, and this is from ASOS and I love it so much. Yeah, I'm not one of those typical people that has a million keys on their key rings. I just have a couple and that's the way I like it. Next I have a Topshop return slip, because, you know, standard. And then there's a Sainsbury's receipt. What did I buy? Petrol. Standard. Then I have some sunglasses. These are my favourite Celine Tilda sunglasses. I very rarely wear any other sunglasses anymore. I feel like I may need to auction off a few pairs of my sunglasses on my charity Depop, which I'll leave below if you guys are interested in that. And I'll leave a bit of information about that below as well if you haven't watched one of my previous videos, because otherwise that just sounds really vague. But yeah, I don't really wear a lot of my sunglasses as much anymore because these are just the ones for me. If you want to know what they look like, I will do a little try on now. It's gonna look really weird with my studio lights though, but they're definitely not to everyone's taste, but they are my favourites of all time. I hunted for those for so long. I'm so happy to have them. The last two things in the body of my bag, so like not including any pockets, are my two card holders. We have this one from YSL which is looking a little bit overstuffed and I need to sort it out really badly. It's got two card holders at the front, two at the back as well, and then one big section in the middle, and it's just a really great card holder if you have a lot of cards but you don't want something big like this. I have to have both just because I have a lot of cards that I can't put on an app. I know a lot of you have recommended this on Twitter and in my last video. I can't put all of the cards that I need to have as excess for shopping on an app. It just doesn't work that way, so I do need something like this. And this, if you watched my January sales video, is a new addition to most of my bags and my life in general. And this is the Mulberry card holder wallety thing, and this is one of the limited edition Cara Delevingne ones, and it's just so big and roomy on the inside. I'm really happy with it. It's got two card holders on each side, then space at the bottom, and then it's also got a card holder in the middle as well. It's just so roomy. I keep a lot of change in this bit here. It's really handy for if I know I'm going to be going somewhere and I'm not sure where I'm going to park, and if I'll need to use a parking meter, it's just really handy to have that. So I have my beauty cards on this side and then my other store cards on this side. I have a Bagel Man loyalty card up here and I am halfway towards a free bagel on that, so I'm really happy about that. And then the final thing that's in here is a little Polaroid of me and Nala, because she's so cute. She is my number one. Not Josh. It's all about you. It's all about you, Bala. You look like you're quite comfortable there. Do you want to stay here? So the pocket situation with this bag is that there are two on the kind of top side, and one is a really small dinky one that I mostly just used for hairbands, although my hairbands aren't in there, I don't know where they've gone. And then there's a slightly larger pocket which you can fit your phone in. Where's my phone? My phone normally is in here and was before this video, but it kept buzzing, so I took it out. But yeah, you can fit your phone in. I have the iPhone 7S Plus and it is a bit of a squeeze, but you can still fit it in and zip the bag up, which is great. And then on the lower side there is this zipped compartment, which is great if you want to store things that are a bit more personal or you don't want being stolen. But to be honest, I don't really mind because the top of the bag has a zip anyway, so it's not something I'm particularly fussed about. And that zipped compartment houses a whole load of crap. So let's go through this. I can already see that the hairbands that are meant to be in the small pocket are not in the small pocket, they are in the big pocket, so I'm going to move those over. But I'm obsessed with the Invisible hairbands, if you're wondering what these are. These are like proper Invisible hairbands, and these are Topshop versions that are copper, and I'm so all over these. I love them so much. There's another one of those in there too, so I have two of those and one of the brown ones. I just love these, they're so snazzy. And then we have more beauty bits, so I have my Chanel, what is this called? Ultra Longwear Compact Foundation, I think. And this is just really nice for touch-ups on the go. And then I've got a brush for that in here as well somewhere. I have a comb which is like poking out. This is one of the GHD combs which I use for back combing my hair, which my hair could really do with right now. I don't know what's going on with it today. I got caught in the rain and it's just been downhill from there. Ah, there's my brush. So this is the Nars Yachiyo Kabuki brush, and it's one of my all-time favourite brushes for blush and powder. It's just like the most perfect shape for my face. And it also is like the coolest design as well. It's just a beautiful brush, and I don't say that about many brushes. Then we have a lot of lip products. The first one is actually what I'm wearing today. This is the Nars Velvet Lip Glide in the shade Stripped. It is just the most beautiful pinky nudie colour. I've got it on now with two lip liners underneath, and the first one is the Caitlyn Jenner for MAC lip liner, which is just basically the Whirl lip liner. It's not like a new lip liner at all. And then I also have the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk liner, which is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and I've just lost the tip of it, so I'm gonna have to sharpen it again. Side note, apparently they've released this in liquid form and I need that in my life. Then I have the Guerlain, I think this is the La Petite Robe Noire lipstick in Beige Lingerie. It's a very glossy, creamy, nudie colour. It's just absolutely beautiful, so I always have that in my handbag. Then I have half of a Milky Way Celebrations wrapper, and then I have a Boots receipt, and I'm not even sure what this is from. Oh, I bought some Origin stuff. Okay, got it. And then I have some final few pieces, another receipt. I'm really bad at keeping my receipts in one place. And then I have two of the little YSL Black Opium fragrances. I think one is like the white version. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's a little bit lighter. I just love both of these. They're some of my all-time favorite fragrances. I'm a bit of a fragrance hoarder, so I have a lot of favorite fragrances. I'm not gonna like beat around the bush, but I particularly love the YSL Black Opium ones. They are awesome. So I keep the little minis in my bag just because I don't like to carry around a huge bottle of perfume, and these are just ideal for handbags. And then I have a vlogging camera battery. I don't have my vlogging camera in my bag, but there's always a spare battery hanging around, and chances are this has absolutely no charge in it, so it's absolutely useless to me. And that is all we have in there. I love this bag. It does fit a really nice amount of stuff in it. Like I said, it fits a small laptop, which really does just save my life all the time. It means I can take this to meetings, and if I want to work on the train, I can still have my laptop in this bag, and I don't have to take a huge ginormous tote bag. I really cannot be bothered with them unless I'm like traveling long haul. And I'm really happy with the choice I made as well. I'm really happy that I bought a new Antigona, because a lot of you will know I have one already. If you haven't seen my what's in my bag for that, if you want to go have a look at the colour of the bag and the different material, I will link that in the info box for you guys. I really love that colour. It's just the most beautiful kind of lilac-y grey colour, I think it's called Pebble, but I really did want something that was black, and I think the kind of shiny finish on this is just very, very chic, and whenever I see these on Pinterest I literally just like pin them to my board straight away. I'm kind of obsessed with this bag, and I just didn't love the grained leather as much, even though it is a more practical purchase. You guys know, if you have seen most of my handbag videos, I'm not necessarily the most practically minded when it comes to buying handbags. I do like for them to look quite snazzy, and I am so happy with this one. I just think it's a really nice addition to my wardrobe. I've got so much wear out of it already. Just really, really happy with my kind of collection of black and nude handbags. It just really pleases my soul. In the spirit of a what's in my handbag video, please leave me some handbag emojis in the comments below. I have a feeling the handbag emoji actually does look vaguely like this handbag, so I think that's kind of appropriate. I will also leave, like I said, my previous Antigona video here if you want to go and watch that, and I'll leave some other handbag or style related videos on the screen for you to go and watch as well. I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing what is in my bag today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!